Hey, hi everyone, how are you? In this video, we are going to solve the lead code problem of the day, and the problem is count subarrays of length 3 with a condition. The problem category is of easy level, and I would say the problem is actually pretty easy, and the solution is also going to be very easy. The given input in the problem is an array of integers, so you are given just an array of integers, for example, something like this, and you need to give the output as the number of subarrays of length 3. Okay, so you need to find the number of subarrays of length 3 such that there is a condition which has to be true. The condition is a plus c is equal to b divided by 2, where a is your first element, b is your second element, and c is your third element. So we need to find the number of subarrays of length 3, right? In a subarray of length 3, we have three elements, a, b, and c. A is the first, b is the second, and c is the third element. So the condition says that you need to find out the number of subarrays of length 3 which satisfies the condition that a plus c, that is the sum of the first and third element, has to be exactly half of the middle element, b divided by 2. This is what it's given in the question or the problem. Now I can change the formula and it will look something like this. 2 multiplied by a plus c is equal to b, right? And that's because it's just a basic maths. You can take this 2 and put it here, right? This 2 will be here. So it's like saying that the sum of the first and third element, you double the sum, and that should be equal to the middle element b, right? So 2 multiplied by a plus c has to be equal to b. If that satisfies the condition, then you need to count that 3 length subarray. Now the solution is going to be very easy. For example, if this is your given input, then you have total 5 numbers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you have 5 numbers, then how many 3 length subarray will you have? 3, right? And that's because this is your first subarray, 1, 2, 1. This is your second subarray, 2, 1, 4. And this is your third subarray, which is 1, 4, 1. If you have an array of length 10, then you will have total 8 subarrays, which is going to have length as 3. That is, if the length of your given array is n, then the number of 3 length subarrays is going to be n minus 2. And that's because, let's take an example of this. If you start at this point, then the 3 length subarray will be 1, 2, 1, right? If you start at this point, it will be 2, 1, 4. And if you start with this point, it will be 1, 4, 1. And if you start with this point, you will not be able to form a subarray of length 3 because you just have 2 elements left, this 4 and this 1. You need at least 3 elements, right? So the last element to give you 3 length subarray is going to be at this index, right? This can give you 3 length subarray, but any element after this is not going to give you 3 length subarrays. So we just need to run a loop in our array, but we need to make sure that we run the loop till n minus 2 and not more than that, right? At every loop, you just need to take the first, second, and third. Or when you are at this point, the first, second, and third. Or when you are at this point, this is your first, second, and third. So at every loop, you just take the first, second, and third element, create a subarray out of it, and then apply this formula. 2 multiplied by a plus c should be equal to b. That is, the sum of the first and third element when doubled has to be equal to the middle element. If it is true, you can increase the count of the number of subarray you need to find. And if it is not true, then you don't need to do anything. So let me show you how the solution for this problem looks like, and this is going to be really easy to understand. So this is the complete solution for this particular problem. You just create a variable result that should be equal to 0. Then run a loop for I in range up to the length minus 2, right? Now check the condition that if the sum of the first element and the third element when doubled has to be equal to the middle element. And if it is true, then you just need to increase the count of your result, and after you are out of the loop, you can just return the value of your result. And that's it. You can just submit the code and you will find that this is actually the best code for this problem. And honestly, this problem is very easy. So it doesn't require a lot of optimization or any kind of extra thoughts. It's just this simple. This is the complete code for this particular problem, right? So I think that's it for this video, guys. I was not able to make videos for the past 2 days on the Leetcode daily problems as I was under the effect of the weather, but I think I'm fine now, and you guys will find the Leetcode daily problem solutions every day. So make sure that you are with me on the channel, and if you like this video, then make sure that you hit that like button. And if you have not subscribed to my channel as of now, then make sure that you subscribe to the channel as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching this video, guys.